Nobody can get you fixed. Everyone is just helping you as a tool so you can fix yourself. I want to read this message I got, and you'll see what I mean, so I explain it. Is there a way to be coached based on my situation, how my body's feeling? Your program and YouTube videos are awesome, but I'm having a hard time finding the right approach and what I need to focus on. I can already do extensions full reps, but my hips are shit. If I do explosive stuff like sports, I get re-injured. I'm trying to get my running going again. I feel zero in my back after running, but I don't want to mess up the process, and I'm not sure what to focus on. Can I run in the morning and stretch? Then a couple hours later, head to the gym and do the mobility flow. I'm a pretty heavy guy. I need to focus on losing some weight, walking, running. I'm ready to be fit and have a bulletproof Swedish back. Swedish. I also do the strength training 3 days a week like your program suggests. So if we start from the top, your content has helped me. It's made me realize I need to train my back. It made me aware of general direction of, okay, hips affect your low back. Low back weakness is something that can be improved on. But when I go try to do it, I run into pain, and then I start to wonder, how do I fit in my training? This is a good thing. This is part of the process in the beginning. So I want to share what it would be like to work with me if I was still a personal trainer one-on-one. And what I did with people is that I would meet up with you, and we would go through sessions exactly how I'm guiding you now with the program. And all I'm doing is teaching you how to be your own back coach. I'm going to keep talking to you about, how do you feel? How does it feel the next day? How did you feel after last time? So you can start to learn to look for clues on that. The difference between me there right with you in person and then versus in the Discord and through getting community support is maybe it just feels more supportive and immediate. But even if I were to do consult calls and talk to people, what ends up happening is the same advice. It's going to be a long game, and your back issue is so individual to you that I could never pretend to know exactly what you're going to need. Even as the grandest back expert somebody could be, they are not going to know your sensitivities and your history of injury and what specific breakdown you have and what flares you up and what doesn't. I can help teach you the process to make it less of a mystery, but that's just teaching you how to be a scientist. You still got to do the experiments. And so that's what we're doing with the website. That's what we're doing with the education modules, and what we're doing with any resource we make. This video is I'm just reframing, getting everyone away from the done for you model. You go to the physical therapist, fix me. You go to the surgeons, they fix me. And that's why we may feel frustrated that, damn, they didn't get me fixed. It's because nobody can get you fixed. Everyone is just helping you as a tool so you can fix yourself. So I appreciate when somebody puts so much value in thinking he could fix me. I could just help you fix yourself. And so morally, I can't take some clients here and not there, and I can't commit to consistent training with people. I wouldn't be able to with what we're doing. But even if I could, I don't think it would make the biggest difference. As long as you're committed and you keep studying and you drop all the other preconceived notions and be open-minded to just learning, your body's going to teach you more than I ever could. So when you go through the program and like you're saying, you're having a hard time finding the right approach and what I need to focus on the program. Do everything as it's written. Most of the questions are answered in there. It's just you don't want to accept it. You say, well, can I do other things? I got to try it in 3 months, or I really want to lose body fat at the same time. It's all in there. Embrace this full on, do just this training. After 3 to 6 weeks, you feel confident of the LBA long game flow. You go to the add-on essentials and start building in full body training plus the low back. So it's all there. One major problem we start to have is when we interpret the flare-up as a problem. Oh, damn, this is not really working well for me. This is really hard. The first 6 weeks is going to be flare-ups, or it's going to be weird sensitivities and weird aches. That is you starting to learn, okay, the split squat caused me pain. I didn't expect that. Now you know your psoas is more directly related to your back pain than you would have thought otherwise. Okay, I can do back extension reps on day 1. I should be fixed, right? No, that's not what that means. And he kind of said that, and it makes it clear when someone's a newer member and they haven't dove into the community, the group chat, or dove into the resources on the website, is your way of thinking about this exposes how well equipped you are to fix your back. It's not about unlocking the levels of the exercise and by the time you get there, you're guaranteed to be fixed. It's the time in between, the weeks to months to years of putting steady deposits through the gradual progressions, it's the time in between that reinforces and proliferates the tissue to change. Your structure, the actual tendons and ligaments down to the bone level and all the small muscles, no matter how perfect the program is going to take many months to heal. So when someone wants a consult or has special questions, the thing I immediately think to is, are you at least 6 months into the journey of stimulating your spine with trap 3 raise, back extension, iso holds, maybe some reps? Have you learned the nuance of how your back responds? Have you tweaked it? Maybe 3 days, you need to go down to 2. Or maybe you can handle every other day, but you have to go so gentle. Maybe the pad has to be higher. Maybe you need assistance. You learn that on your own. I'm not going to help you more than you can help yourself there.